I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to your mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Welcome in there, Frodo, and also Lucinda as well, welcome in. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, just on a side note, Frodo. Yeah, that track that I use on the intro, I use that one regularly because it's one of my favourites. That's why I think it does a week at least once a month. But today, a slight deviation from the original plan that that we were going to do. So we were going to do Jack and Miranda. However, we're going to do Miranda next week, and we're going to do Jacob's side quest instead, because how hot it is, I don't know if we'll be able to do a full exploration of Ilium as well, on top of trying to do 2 large story missions. So we'll do all that next week. So today we're going to do Jacob and Jack's loyalty missions, and what could possibly go wrong? And oh, bloody hell, get my words up. John Swift Gaming, welcome in there as well, mate. As I say, you join us for your mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Oh, I thought someone crashed there. I lost all audio for a moment. Before we get started though, I want to have a quick whiz around, because I can't remember if we spoke to everybody at the end of last week, because I think it was phenomenally hot once again. Actually, before we do anything, let's just check the upgrade panel, just in case there's anything that we can pick up. No, I think we're... Yeah, we can't do any of those upgrades just yet.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My students are being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me.
Yep, so I think they're just going to talk about their side quest. I just wasn't 100% sure. We'll double check just in case. I wasn't sure if they would mention about the trap mission that we were on last week.
I hope we can clear up what's going on with the Gernsback, Commander. Doubt my father's alive after all this time. Was there anything else? Just eager to get going.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk.
Yeah, I had a feeling that we must have done everyone's dialogue. Absolutely knackered is how I've been with the heat. What sort of mischief you've been getting yourself up to there as well? I say, but most of this entire week's been either stuck in the heat,
repurposed by the Reaper,
and looking after my little butter who's still not well. She's hardly eaten anything for days, and then tonight, I thought we'd just try. We had some spinach, and she's wolfing it down. So tomorrow morning I've got to go and buy a few bags of spinach for her.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
There we go. I can't believe it was 27 degrees on my get me words up. In my motorcycle garage. Actually, what is it right now in here? It's 24.6 here. I have, to my side, I have a towel so that I can keep wiping my face. Oh, it's not good. Not good though, mate. We're supposed to have a storm tomorrow though, so if any luck it might rain and cool things down. Oh, hang on, let's just check our terminal whilst we're up here. Nope, nothing on there. Yeah, I've got a little fan at my desk, but I never want to turn it on during the stream because I don't know whether or not it's going to pick up on the microphone. For a second I thought they were floating on the top. I'm thinking, are they dead? What just happened there? We didn't just break our fish tank, did we? Where'd the fish go? Oh, hang on, right. Something's gone tits up. Load the game. What was that prompt? What did we just click on there? That should put us back on the deck, yeah. Oh, maybe they are dead. Oh, they are dead. Clean out dead fish. Was I supposed to... Was there an option to feed them? Oh dear. Maybe we have to go and buy some more fish from the... Let's just walk away. What's the name of the alien race, the SG crew encounters in the first season of the show? It's also really like blue fellas, isn't it? I can't remember what they're called myself, actually. Weren't they blue? It's been a little bit. Okay, so we could do the Help Jacob one first, or we could... Actually, where is the Jack's mission? Help Morden, I got Tachanka's in there. Help Garrus, back on the Citadel. Ilium, recruit Thingamajig, recruit them, help them. Give Liara the intel. Get the ID. Oh, there it is. Help Jax. It's over this side. just at the edge of the frame. We'll do Jacob first. Actually, do we need... What do we for fuel? Yeah, fill the tank. Wrong button. There we go. We'll give these plants a quick scan as well there. Oh, I'll take some of that if I can find a good spot for it. There we go.
Launching probe.
Anything else? Let's find that spot.
Probe launched.
That'll do us for that one. So we've got plenty of that stuff, so we don't need to restock on that one. Come on. Anything else? Oh, no, just that again. Yeah, we've got a full tank on that, so there's no point of draining that just at the moment. So besides dealing with the heat, whatever mischief he has all been causing today. I think that's the sweet spot for that one. There we go.
Probe away.
What's that? I've never seen this game before, so it's interesting to for me because I play a lot. Well, but we're doing it in a minute. This is kind of like side stuff. This is Mass Effect's my absolute favourite game series, and we're currently doing a 100% playthrough. You can see it, of course, over on YouTube as well. There, the 100% so far of Mass Effect 2 and 2 100% of Mass Effect 1, and it's the mighty welcome in there as well, mate. And are you melting as well tonight? But at the minute, though, because there's an RP game, we are the collectors are abducting human colonies, and we are investigating. At the minute, though, I'm just gathering resources towards the 100%. But I think we're actually going to go and do a side quest now because she just said anomaly detected, which means to me we're doing a side quest. There we go. Melting? No. Oh, sorry, past tense. Okay, we're going to do a side quest because we happen to stumble across it. I don't know which mission this is, but when we do the chapters on YouTube after the stream, I'll work out which mission we're on. Actually, once we get in, we should be alright. I'm going to take Miranda and Garrus. Grunt even with us. No, I don't level up. It's fine. What weapon do I have? I want to take the case a big thing. Maybe I'll just take the grenade launcher. Although I could really regret it if I don't take something more powerful. Did I say the missile launcher? I never use the missile launcher. Come on, what could possibly go wrong? What was that as well there? Oh, sorry, I was thinking, what was that there? It's Ada rambling. Yeah, I sub to your YouTube when you play. Oh, bugger. Choking here. Well, if I can do it without stuttering. Thank you again for the follow over on YouTube as well there, mate. Actually, when is our next farming sim stream? I enjoyed that map that Mr. V recommended last time. So we're going to be playing that again next time we do it. I can't remember what it called. Begins with an A. It definitely begins with an A, but I can't remember exactly what the map was called. Here we go. Right, let's just sign out. Before I begin, what is this actual mission that we're doing? Which one of the side quests is it? So it's the Archeological Dig. I'm just going to tap a highlight on my thing. Oh, apparently that's not working. Okay. Welcome in there, mate, as well there. And is that, oh, if I can do without stuttering, is that, Nari, I see in the background there? Bloody hell. I really can't speak today. Was it Big Boom then? Game is over. Using the missile, yes. But hello everybody and welcome in again there. I said tonight is mandatory Mass Effect night, so everyone should be here.
Nothing left.
Join me for my favourite game. Oh, that's right, we got a new gun last time as well, didn't we? I forgot about that entirely. Actually, as much as I looked in there to see what the mission name was, what is the actual mission? Retrieve the artifact within the Archeological Dig Site. Okay. I'm guessing those aren't nice chaps. Oh, hang on, I didn't put my shields up. Oh, this rifle is a lot better than what we were using before. Even if it is just burst shot. Cover.
One more.
There we go. Right. Now, as this is a 100% playthrough, I can't not walk around the area to see if there's any bugs, especially when we need EZO. Grab a bit of this one. That's one thing as well for Mass Effect. I say it every time. Mass Effect is the game that showed me to look up in games. See the full environment that's been created for us. There's plenty of ammunition on the floor. We're definitely using this rifle more often. So what sort of mischief have you all got planned for the weekend? Or is it going to be hiding in the shade, be the only goal? Oh, overshield. I think we got them. Anything else in here to pick up? Shields. Hide. Oh, not good. Oh, hang on, it's locked up again. Every now and again, there's a glitch in the game, and you see how we're facing the camera, and there's nothing I can really do. Oh, there we go. I just have to wait until eventually it gives up. It always comes at the most inopportune moments, though. Oh, that looks fragile. Okay, what we got in here? Anything? Or is this maybe where we're supposed to be going? Oh no, it must just be a side way to get up to the top there. Just see what else is down here. I can see there's an icon for some stuff, but I just got to try and find out where it is. Looting these people of all their money. Is that the terminal? Yeah, that's the terminal there. Of course, we could, I suppose, use these things. Let's put our shields back up to full, though. Come out and play. What, there's someone behind us there? So how much damage was done this week then, Frodo, when you were skiving off on holiday? How much damage did the new guy do to the rocket? Just before you were away on holiday, there was the new guy that didn't last. Oh bugger! Shields. Calzone, welcome in, mate. Oh bugger! There we go. I fired the new guy, and the other guy was a manager, so he did good. The rocket's got away on time. Because we can't have our intergalactic colonization efforts slowed down. Oh, which one of those pyramids like we encountered in the first one? Oh, that was quick. It's disappointingly what she said. Just as I was starting up, I had a quick read through. It sounds like similar idea to what we did at Christmas for the charity event. And Lyra, welcome in as well there, mate. Hope you and Geralt behaved yourselves today. Unread messages. There we go. Okay, let's get back. Actually, does this button work still? No, it's not working. I have to investigate that after the stream. Okay, let's head out to this system so that we can do Jacob's loyalty mission. Yeah, let's go that way. Two planets, nice and simple. Oh, 'cause 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 ' Let's wave this around. I only really want ESO and platinum. I don't want to touch any of the other deposits because the tanks are full. See, like so that as much as that's a really strong deposit, I wouldn't touch it. It would just be wasted if we couldn't store it. Yeah, this planet we can't do anything with. What's that? Another fella called? Oh yeah, aye.
I have detected an anomaly.
I think I'm in their Discord. Ooh. Ah, there would be ESO on this planet if they're doing biotics. Oops. Any more ESO? I get that one there.
Probe away.
I'll take a bit of that as well.
Away.
Anything else we can use on this planet? Have a bit of that.
Probe.
Yeah, it looks like everything else is not something that we can use. Or at least not something that we can store just now anyway. Okay, so this is Jacob's loyalty mission. Or was it Jack's? Who did we click on? Was anyone paying attention to what planet we came to? Okay, he's coming, and let's bring Miranda for reasons. Now, I'm hoping tonight we don't have technical issues in that there's possibly a storm coming. Apparently there's lightning a few miles away from here. Should we keep the rocket launcher or should we change it for something? See, if that wasn't so big. We're possibly going to be dealing with mechs. I can't 100% remember on this one. I'd say we'll keep to that weapon that we've got there because that was a good one. And as always, I won't talk over the story so we can all hear as we go. Once they land, that is.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Ooh, they're obviously not waiting for us. Alright, let's pop that away.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Looks like there's something up ahead, though.
It was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Sounds like shenanigans.
Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon...
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as... Record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Oh, we're trying for a horoscope photo. I said for myself, I don't know how to spell it. I have to Google it.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Evening, Gary, and welcome in. I'm just having a look on the thing here as well there, Frodo. So it's HOROSCOPE. Oh, wrong button. There we go, back to the thing there. But welcome in there, Gary. What state of puddle on the floor are we from the heat?
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems
Frodoliter 33.
unlikely.
Your love life will run into trouble when your fiancé hurls a javelin through your chest.
Uh-oh. You must be in trouble with Sam. Hope Sam's doing all right as well there today. We had a cool day, but oh, only we could have some rain.
Haha, Gary!
Now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
I keep saying, I'll write her a note, tell her to phone in sick.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
So this is all the crew slowly going mad. Okay, let's find one of them. Oh, bugger. Right, I'm going to lose 1 point here. Nothing I can do. Blue. Nothing yet. There it is. And one of those. There we go. Not yet, Gary. I've downloaded it so I can have a go after the stream. And once again, thank you so much again, there, Gary, for the gift. You're an absolute madman. when I was kind of like thinking the other day, can you remember the Wormhole Extreme? the Stargate episode inside of Stargate.
The luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Okay, that's all the audio logs for inside of here. Let's continue on down the beach. Well, I thought I saw something over there. I'll take that. It takes a bit of time to understand. Is there a tutorial? I know it's an early access one, isn't it? So there'll be more as it grows. I had a look at the after, was it last night or night before you mentioned it? I looked at the trailer and it looks good.
From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Evening, Happy Cat Lady. Welcome in. What mischief are you getting up to today? Because of you, Happy Cat, we had to have fish and chips for our tea tonight.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention there.
Of the liar, he will not escape. Over here.
Oh. I'm gonna have to. I was too busy looking at the chat there, and I missed a prompt. If you're stuck, give me a message. Definitely there, Gary. And they say a pound of bacon keeps the doctor away. Oh, bugger, the autosave is there. Let's just jump back a bit there. I'll just race through the dialogue that we've just redone there. Fish and chips yummy. We went with a boring one though. It was fish and chips with mushy peas. All right, let's quickly.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay, let's very quickly just go through what we did. It'll only take a brief moment. Because we'll skip the dialogue that we've already listened to.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash.
Hashtag blame Chrissy.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them.
Hold on, Frodo. I think I just spotted a unicorn outside. Hack that one. Give me that. Yeah, followed by definitely blame Frodo for not telling us we had to save before we came in here.
Expect the luxury of due process, but it isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
So I can't beat a good old mushy peas. With fish and chips, it's either got to be the mushy peas or the curry sauce.
Suzanne,
that's all the bits in here. Now we'll go out and we'll talk to the hologram.
Repeat, toxology alert.
And we'll skip the dialogue because
Pause in beacon.
we've already listened to it.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency.
Local food impairs brain function?
It is not known if neural decay is. The location of the remaining crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speed? I assume unsafe.
The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at Pause in beacon protocol is.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't.
There we go. Now we'll save it in case we missed the prompt again. Oh, and there was a box over here as well, wasn't there, that we have to pick up?
Decade seems unlikely.
There we go. Evening, Mr. Smith. You're late.
From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power.
Happy cat lady, get the whip. He needs a spanking.
will not let you help him.
What are you talking
Okay, watching for the prompt.
Making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out! Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them. Hey.
Yes, shame. Oh, we'll have to add that as a thing, won't we? Oh, question for you. Just with where you are. Have you had any storms, Frodo? Oh, Frodo, sorry, Mr. Smith.
Enemy down! Yeah! Oh.
Tag!
Oh, why won't you get into cover today? Is that woohoo? You get the whip out there, Happy Cat. I clipped something daft on your channel the other day. Now I can't remember what it was I clipped. Just on a side note of thinking of various spanking. You have a valid excuse. Have you got a note? We need to see the note. Now, we pushed her out of the way. Is she still lying there, or... Right, in case somebody goes tits up, I'm going to save it again.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make
Okay, let's go. Crowdflying Peter Pacer invites note really quickly. I will expect to see said note in a message very soon then. Had rain and sunshine for you, Frodo. A nice day in the Shire.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Okay, let's put the guns away. If you wish, I can hand deliver it to you. I'm going to visit a friend near Cumbernauld over the weekend. That's already down the road. Ish. There's a back road from here that takes you straight over there. Cause there's a vet there that I had to take one of my girls to one time.
Uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Maybe he was trying to make the ladies,
Food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Indeed, Frodo. Can we shout with these people, or is it just generic conversation?
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Yep, told you.
Kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Okay, what have we got over here? Anything else?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Oh, we've got shitloads of them. Just salvage all this stuff, before we deal with the mechs. Oh, out of range. Our shields do absolutely nothing, but the character that we chose, though, it will pay off in Mass Effect 3. We just have a difficult time of battling through.
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Oh, is it the mods that are breaking? What sort of mods are available for the game? I've only ever played it vanilla because you know what I'm like with the mods. I try to avoid them all.
Say why he separated the men and women, or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns.
Oh, if it's just clothing, cosmetics. That's not a bother. Then just keep that turned off if it's going to crash the game.
Everything is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Let's just check the journal before we proceed. Wow, we just have a new variation on that. I'm just going to clear that notification. Oh yeah, just keep on going and battle our way through the mechs. Mod is code for cheats. Yeah, especially in Farming Sim. The amount of majority of nearly all the mods for Farming Sim are just cheating mods. Right, what we got? Copyright symbol. The copyright symbol. Oops. Diffuse, diffuse. There we go. I'll admit it. When I use mods, I don't care if they're considered cheats. Oh, hang on, run away. That could have been worse. That sounds like he's lying because he knows we're going to get him.
Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Have you watched the TV show Red Dwarf? Is that a real question? Of course we have. Except with the exception, as we've said multiple times in recent weeks, with the exception of I haven't seen beyond the one that had the Blade Runner references in it, because I had no idea they'd made any more. Green Dwarf. Oh, this gun is far, far better. Slap that mech. Oh, better put the shields up, actually. Just realised our shield was down. Anything over here? Just have a look to see if there's anything else there. Now we've got a rocket launcher with us, haven't we?
Target down.
Oh, what's that there? Oh, it's a challenge then at Mr. Smith to slap him around.
Yeah.
Where's that next mech? Oh, we're going up there. Never mind. Well, after last night, during the Bounty Marry Kills, and Gary was killed by everybody during an attempt to kill Gary in the Bounty Marry Kills. As an act of self-defense. Gary knew he was going to be targeted and laid a trap for Mr. Smith. You turned your mods off.
Impact imminent.
Whee! And away he goes.
Steele wants to bouncy with Gary D. Steele. Is all set to marry John Smith Gamer 69 and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
I take back what I just said, Gary. Oh, did you marry Gary in the end, Happy Cat? So he bouncied, then killed himself. Uh-oh. And Lyra caught dysentery from Mr. Smith, and Gary also caught it from Frodo. It's going around the Shire from what I hear. Anything else in this little wide bit? Actually, where's our squad mates?
Easy enough.
If it's easy enough, then why don't you start shooting them? What did you tell you about using the harmonica?
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Couldn't help yourself. Happy Cat Lady, I know you killed me first time. Happy Cat made you sign those insurance documents, didn't she? gonna slap.
Right.
Affirmative.
Anybody else? Ooh. Oh, floaty things. Oh no. Right. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. Oh, it also was like pass the parcel with the rockets. Overshield. Okay, this rocket launcher is not particularly good. Wow, that is a lot of ammunition we just put down range.
Enemy drone.
Right, let's just get into cover and get our health back. I thought you'd forget about the signing. Yeah, you get them to sign when they least expect it.
Mount that one.
Ooh. Shields up.
This will put them down.
Anyone used to, what I say, used to watch, there was only 6 episodes. Anyone watch Police Squad? With, oh, what was his name? I want to say Leslie Nielsen, was that his name? But there was 6 episodes of Police Squad made, and there was one of the scenes where they're having a fight in the street, and the two people are like only a couple of feet away from one another. And just when we were down here shooting that bloke that was up there, I just had a vision of that thing there, because one of them's like round the side of the car, and I think he's like behind the bin. 6 episodes, but it was that was a really good show. I listened to the commentary from like the three writers that made it, and they were saying the problem they had was that people don't actually watch the shows. They might be on, but they're not paying attention to the screen. And with a show like that, 'cause there's so much weird stuff going on in the background, you have to be watching the screen. But Happy Cat and Mr. Smith, you both have seen that one there. Also, did you have any? That's what I was asking you just before there, Mr. Smith. If you'd had any, because I was wondering if it was like moving over here. If you had any, if you had any over your way. I'm just thinking for power surges here. You see, trying to plan ahead. Everything's on batteries anyway, but I still like to just unplug everything from the wall that's expensive. I probably missed that. Yes, we had. You had some big ones, so there could be some. Could be heading over our way then. Oh, I don't know if it's on. If the show's on Prime or Netflix. I've got the DVD. With it on. Of course, that spawned those movies as well that they did, didn't they? I think there was about 3. Was there 3 of those films? But yeah, that TV show was good. And at the end of every episode, they did the freeze frame, but they froze. But the person they arrested that week was still like walking around naked gun. That's what it was called. Happy Cat. Now I remember. But yeah, the freeze frame. So they'd be they'd be standing like this in like one in a pose, and then you would have like the they'd be like blocking the door sort of way, like in the way, and the person who they arrested this week would be like trying to squeeze their way past and stuff like that. And at the end of the episodes as well, whenever they arrested somebody, they would say, "Oh, that person's going to go up to the jail, and they're going to be with this person and that person." And every week it was one more person, because it was whoever they arrested in the previous one got added to the list, so as if they were the only people that were in that prison. Oh, I wonder if that is on one of the streaming services. I'm going to have a look. Oh, no. That's who we're going to talk to. Never mind. Just trying to take his head off. Anything we can pinch before we go to the cutscene? Nope. As the narrator said, would say the episode title, that didn't match. Yeah. And there was one of the people that was like so tall they never showed his face. It was always sort of like chest down because he was like always towering above the scene when he was walking around.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
And there we go. That's his loyalty mission complete. Well, Jacob got a new outfit. Okay, back to the ship. We'll go and have a word with him. If it doesn't automatically put us in a cutscene, I can't remember. Oh, I'm going to take the opportunity as well, though, to have a quick drink before the orange juice evaporates.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
There we go. We're going to go and have a word with him as well, just in the... Actually, we'll have a word with Miranda as well. We'll run downstairs and see her before we head off to Jack's planet.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay, downstairs we go. What's that? Bounty girl, says Frodo. I'm trying to figure out off the top of my head what were some of the other daft things that were in that thing. I remember just going back to the police squad, that is. Was it a post office or a bank robbery? And they were trying to recreate it. And they were basically just having people come in to be shot to see if they could work out what angle or something, or how the shot was fired. It was just like a line of people that they were testing on, shooting them all.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
I'll let you know, Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
Well, that was easy. She has no new dialogue. Out we go. We're down here. Let's go and see Garrus.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Catch him calibrating something.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to follow that lead on Sidonis.
I'll let you know, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, let's get back to the bridge and speak to Joker, because he normally has a line when we come back from a mission. And then we will then go to Jack's planet, which was not overly far. Yeah. To the command deck. So, have you not seen that one, Frodo? I say the 6 episodes are about 20 minutes apiece, if that. 20, maybe 25 at the most. Definitely worth a watch. Everyone should at least see it once.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Some of apart from old TV shows, old films. One of my favorite films, which I class as a cinema masterpiece, is Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein. You gotta at least tell me that you guys have seen that. Oh, let's check our terminal for any unread messages. Oh, actually, we should talk to what's her name as well, because she might have something to say about the mission.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
The body's coming.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The elusive man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
There we go. Yeah, Spaceballs, yeah. I was watching a thing about Spaceballs the other day, and they were one of the things when Mel Brooks asked for permission from George Lucas to make the mixtapes of Star Wars that are in it, one of the terms was that he wasn't allowed to have any merchandise made for Spaceballs. So that's why there's all the merchandise mixtape scenes that are in that one. Comb the Desert, yeah. That, of course, is Tuvok from Voyager. You got some blazing saddles as well. Oh, did you guys? I can't remember the exact title, but it was something along the lines of Sherlock Holmes's smarter younger brother or something like that. If you've seen that one, it's kind of embarrassing to watch. I don't think that one aged entirely well, because there's a scene where they're all just in a room bouncing around in a circle, from what I remember, and then I remember the camera cuts to outside and there's a silhouette of them all just bouncing around, dancing in a circle. It sticks in my head. Yes. All of them with different sized bloody combs as well. Just think of that desert scene. We ain't found shit. Alright, let's get out of this system and head to... Actually, let's just head to the border and just see how much fuel we got. No. I'm thinking, should we go to that other system? But I'm like, no, yes, we have the fuel, but no, I don't want to... because we haven't opened up the... Oh, hang on. Let's go to the research panel before we do anything else. And a little exit. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Yeah, they don't make movies back in the day there anymore. I lots of the modern comedy films. Oh, did she just say there was something there? I missed what she said there. Lots of the modern comedies are. You do get some good ones, but there was too many of them. I mean, years ago, I remember we went to see the Meet the Spartans. I think I maybe lasted 10 minutes, and that was it. Lightsaber is too slow. We're going. Sorry, light speed. Ludicrous speed. It was like tartan or something, wasn't it? When it like shot past them at ludicrous speed. We're gonna have to watch that film next week, aren't we? Should we do like a watch party on Discord one night and we'll all watch Spaceballs? Yeah, they've gone to plaid. That's it. We might recruit Tally next week, actually, just as a scan on there. Let's go to help Jack over here. I hope this is straight in the first system, because otherwise I'm going to have to scan everything. Oh, that's convenient. It is in this system. Okay, let's just scan this one system. That's not what. You know, we take the iridium. I don't want to waste the iridium deposit. I can't remember what we need to do to expand the tank. It's just that I've got that gap in my memory. Yes, actually, yeah, it's a good point. Before we do, before we scan that last planet, we will jump out and manually save. Start scan. Oh, hang on. There's a deposit of platinum somewhere around there. I'll take it. Did you guys see another film with John Candy? Wagons East. Oh, and the old comedies as well. You had like Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Never Mel Brooks one. Your Blazing Saddles with the first Blazing Saddles, the first fart on camera or in a movie. Nah, it's not really worth waiting from the Pro for that little deposit there. Let's jump over to this one. Yeah, all the classics. Happy Cat. We've definitely got to have like a midnight watch party. You know, one night the lot of us could all jump in and stick it on the thing. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's my name. And his blind servant when the castle got repossessed and it got towed away, and it just left him with his three-dimensional pop-up blind gentleman special interest literature. That's the one, Mr. Smith. Oh, I've never seen that for a long time. Happy Cat must have been the 90s at least. I haven't seen that one because you got likes of that. And was he in Planes, Trains and Automobiles, or am I getting mixed up with something else? Was he in that one? Actually, who was in that one again? Oh, we have so much to look up after tonight. He was in that one, was he? And this time again, not seen it for a long time. Oh, what was the film? We recently watched it. I say recently, like last year. We watched it because it was on Amazon, and it was him with, I think it was with Dan Aykroyd, and they were in like a cabin on like a nature holiday thing. Oh, I can't remember. the Great Outdoors. You got it there. Welcome in as well. First time chat. I'm sure it was called the Great Outdoors. Yeah. And Joe versus the volcano with Tom Hanks. That was the one where he's floating on the luggage, isn't it? With the volcano one with what's her name? I can see her face, but now her name's gone completely from my mind. You know what? You guys know the one I mean. But Silver Apocalypse, welcome in there, mate. Thank you for joining us this evening. We are playing my favourite game series ever, Mass Effect tonight, and rambling about our old movies. Going back, like, same again with the John Candy ones as well. There, I remember when I was a kid, I rented it from Blockbusters, the VHS, a few times of Cool Running. Was it Cool Runnings? I can't remember the exact. You know, the bobsled team. Because I remember one of the guys kept on calling it a bill sled or something, didn't he? Was that? Got my words out about story. Love Mass Effect. Just as I say, Cool Runnings, Gary put it in there as well. Didn't play the original on the PlayStation, missed out, recently played. Yeah, well, if you love the Mass Effect, I mean, we are currently doing a 100% playthrough, and we're currently on Mass Effect 2, doing a 100% playthrough. I've done a 100% playthrough of Mass Effect 1 on the Xbox 360, and we've also done the 100% of Mass Effect 1 on the legendary flavour. We will be doing, obviously, Friday nights now is just solid Mass Effect until further notice. So normally what I do is for like the weekly, whichever's in the slot, we would do like Mass Effect, then when we finish Mass Effect, we would then play another one, then we'd come back to it. But no, Mass Effect, we are continuous until we finish Andromeda. By which point, you never know, that new one might be on the horizon. Was it John Candy played Tom Hanks' brother in? I've not seen Splash. I've seen the cover for it, but I haven't seen the Splash one. But just on a tangent now, going into Tom Hanks, please tell me you guys have seen The Burbs. And before we do anything else, I'm having a quick drink. There's another bottle down. We're an hour and a half in, 2 bottles in. Was Wagons East his last one? Because I do like the Wagons East one. I remember the bit where they're all crossing the river, and they're all like scrambling to get across this river and all that, and then you got that. There's like this weird guy who has he's like wearing all black, and he's got like a funny sort of shaped hat, and they're all sort of like fighting to get across this river, and he just casually walks across the bridge, which was like 100 foot down. Down from where they decided to cross. Ooh, look at that. We'll take that deposit. Just as a side note, looking down there. Oh, I see. They don't make films like those anymore. Ooh, I'll take that deposit as well. Anything else? I could do just a slight smattering of EZO if we've got it. There we go. Switch over old ones. I'm trying to think if there's any of the old TV shows as well. Obviously, Police Squad that we were saying earlier. A must-watch for anyone who hasn't. Just gotta jump out and save it. Because if we don't save it, Frodo will cry. Give that a quick save. Right, we're going to start Jack's mission. As always, I won't talk over the cutscene. Once the cutscene begins, that is. We can't scan this planet, we can just go straight down. Yes, save. And we'll take Miranda with us again. No reason. Was that my favourite Tom Hanks movies? Go up Philadelphia, Castaway. Oh, I've not seen Castaway for a long time. Apollo 13 as well. Ooh, hang on. I know it's just a random bit of trivia, but one of the kids that are in that was in something else. Like, it is like well known now. I think it was. I'm sure she's like credited as like girl in yellow dress or something like that. Oh, now I can't think who it is. Oh, we're gonna have to look it up. I can't even see the face. Right, so someone remind me. I've got to check the exclamation mark. Remember, check Apollo 13 credits. Oh, we leveled up. Shall we get something? Go on, we'll do that, and we'll put a little bit more into cryoblast. Oh, they're a long time removed as well. The Beverly Hills ones. Those are the golden child. What was one of the other ones that he did around about the same sort of era? I can't think of the name of them. Because you've got your what the hell's it called? They did a sequel like a year or two ago. Coming to America, that was it. They did a sequel to that one a little while ago, haven't they? I haven't seen the sequel. I don't know if it's on any of the streaming platforms, but I haven't seen the sequel yet. I just realized we got Renegade points. But he's working on the Beverly Hills Cop 4.
God, how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard. Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay. I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
It looks a bit wet. It's on Prime though, is it? Well, I guess I might be able to watch it at some point in the next couple of weeks. But he wanted to do that one after doing the Coming to America 2. He wanted to do the Beverly Hills. Oh, 2 seconds, I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, I can tell I didn't take my hay fever tablet this morning, did I? Okay, where are we here? Have a little scout around the top here in case there's anything to pick up. I think we definitely got to put the Burbs on the watch list this week. Because Trouble is off work this week, so we'll have extra time for movies. I was never a fan of like Tom Hanks's, those 2 movies that he did that were basically the same. The You've Got Mail in Seattle one. I'm sure those movies were technically the same, just a different location. Man, let's put the weapons away. I don't think I need those just yet. Do we get a map? Of course we don't get a map.
I saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Quickly hack this one. And looking for... Oh, if I can get back in time. I have a vague recollection of this mission.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Okay, what was that there? Right, that Transformers movie, I had no idea until about 2 weeks ago that there was another Transformers movie coming out. That one completely, completely missed it. And I've not seen the new Guardians one yet either. But John Wick 4, we watched that last week. I think last week. But the John Wick series, one of my absolute favourite series of movies. Absolutely love them.
Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
After last night's stream, just as a side note, we watched the first John Wick. we regularly watch the John Wick films. Absolutely awesome series. What's that over there? Bypass. That to that. Fuse to fuse. Copyright to copyright. There we go. Oh, and Daffy, thank you so much for the bits there, mate, and welcome in. What mischief you been causing today? We're talking about old movies tonight. Which old movies have you been watching? I say no new movies. We're just talking about John Wick. But welcome in there, mate, and thank you again there for the bits, and thank you again as well for the raid the other night as well, there, mate. So I hope you've been behaving yourself. And what was that there as well from Frodo? No, knew they didn't tell me if. Oh, hang on, did I miss a question from Ada for you? What's the best Christmas present you've ever been given, Frodo? I don't know yet. Looking forward to... That's right as well. There's an Indiana Jones. And, yeah, I wonder how they're going to do the John Wick 5. Unless he's not really. You know, it's like a Batman situation. You know, how they had the end of... Christopher Nolan's Batman's. No trouble today. You've been behaving yourself, Mr. Phoenix. Cyberpunk is basically John Wick, which is why. Oh, did you see? I put a thing on Discord, Mr. Smith. Did you watch that video clip? I think it's like 30 seconds long. You have to give it a spy if you haven't had a chance to look at it, Mr. Smith. Oh, how old is the mannequin one there, Gary? Cause that's got it's what's her name from Big Trouble in Little China, amongst other things. Oh, it sounds like there's something here. Or what's that? I read that they're going to be doing a Wolverine Predator crossover. Happy Cat. It was 87. Oh, hang on. They're and get everywhere, don't they? Let's put our overshield on just in case. Are you going to have a quick spy now there, Mr. Smith?
This looks like an arena. That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell. What were they studying? Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
So they're going to see the next Fast... Right. I have a Fast and the Furious question for you guys. I don't think that we're entirely up to date, like here, with the Fast films. The last Fast and the Furious film that we watched, they were fighting a submarine. Am I right in thinking there's been another one after that before the current one? Which, from what I've been told, I think is going to be split into two. So, am I right in thinking the current Fast film is not the complete one? The submarine was 8, was it, Mr. Smith? Oh yeah. Have you heard though that he's not allowed to ad-lib anything in the Deadpool 3? He has to do what the writers said, which I don't think. If he can't make up his why else do you hire him? Unless you're going to have his own special brand of madness.
How often did they do this? I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell. So number 9, they fight in space, do they, Frodo? Lately was 10, and there's going to be 11 to finish off the story. As much as I do enjoy it, it is a bit of fun. The Fast films, you can't take them seriously, but it has kind of, I mean, if you go back to the first one, it's like real world, and now they're all secret agent-y things, and now I forget which number it is. But can you remember the one where he does the thing where I think they're in Dubai or something like that, and they're jumping between the buildings with the car because they've gone up to this tower to steal a car which is in a vault, and you have is it Letty is fighting the woman who's like a professional fighter. She pops up in movies like Expendables and stuff like that. I've no idea what her name is. But she's like a proper fighter who's doing the acting now. I'm watching that fight and I'm thinking, hang on, when the hell did Letty the street thug all of a sudden now become like a professional fighter? Because realistically, she's like the one she's fighting is like a highly trained, security. Specialist, and she gets her ass whipped by a street thug. No, that fight would have been over in about 3 seconds by the time Letty was restrained. I did not buy that at all. Did other children die in these fights? I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked. They actually rewarded you for attacking. I still get warm feelings during a fight. What the hell was wrong with those people? I don't know. Doesn't matter now. Let's keep moving. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's carry on there. Looking forward to the new... is that Mission Impossible? How many of those films have they done now as well? I've only ever seen the first one. I'm not much of a fan of what's his name in those films. That's why I don't actually. Do I even? I may have a couple of his films on DVD. I mean, that was one thing with my late stepdad. I always bought I've got thousands of DVDs and Blu-rays on the shelves downstairs. If I think, I'll take a picture of them. Just to show you the whole wall full of all the DVDs and Blu-rays and what have you. But whenever it was one of his films that came out, it was like the only time where he had to go out and buy the DVD himself because he knew I wouldn't buy it.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot. Things might have happened that you didn't see. The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Maybe it's that we're just trying to see what she would do. And what's that there? Was the Fast 6 film, was that where they started off in London? Did you guys see as well that the Hobbs one they did, Hobbs and Shaw, the buddy movie?
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Anything down there? I think that's where we're supposed to go, so I'll just go investigate this first room here. That one to that one. I'm guessing those two will go plate to plate and fuse to fuse. There we go. Like, yeah, I like Statham films. You seen the Transporter ones? I haven't seen. They did like another Transporter film with somebody else, and they've done like a series as well, which I've not seen either of those yet. But with the Transporter films, I would probably rank the second one as the weakest of the three. I think I think they try to, like, with obviously the success of the first one, they tried to like Americanize it, I think, and when that didn't work, they I remember when we went to get the tickets to see Transporter 3, the bloke behind the counter says that he says, "Oh, you'll like this one." They brought it back to Europe. Transporter and Crank films, I still. Well, I can tell you now, don't watch Crank. Those movies I've seen once and I will never put on again. I'll watch things with things like gore and stuff in, and like, you know, I mean, if you've seen the movie The Tournament, I mean, that one there is like an ultra violent movie. But the Crank films, there were some scenes in that which I found disturbing, and I will never ever watch those films again. Crank Type 2 was funny, him running around naked and shooting. I've tried to block those ones out of my memory, for me anyway. Oh, hang on. Oh, what are these fellas there doing? What, can I blow his tank? He's got a flamethrower. Shields. Oh, we haven't got Grunt with us. I thought that was Grunt for a second there. I'm thinking, hang on, why is he coming this way? That's an enemy.
Not a problem.
Oh, there's a fella up on top as well. These guys, if you don't get them down quickly, they restore their health. Oh, they're all behind the windows. Okay, I'll see if... Oh, I can't advance on those ones.
Now let's finish you off.
I think we got them all.
Why didn't you warn? This was a small facility.
A lot of children died here. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Grab that, and... Oh, that's convenient. It's the one right where the cursor is. Oh, there we go. But have any of you guys as well just thinking about the tournament movie? Have any of you guys seen that one? It's got is it Robert Carlyle? Is that his name? He was in Stargate Universe, and I've not seen it, but there's been adverts for it at the minute. I assume it must have just come to the streaming platforms because it was all over one of the platforms yesterday or today or whatever we were last on. The full Monty one. Right, that one to that. Oops, to that one. That one to that one. There we go. For those that haven't seen that one, it is I think it's like every 7 years or something like that. There's a tournament of assassins, and a city is picked, and it's not far from where I used to live, because it was in like Middlesbrough.
I'm pissed off.
I'm from Tynemouth.
But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Each of the assassins has like a tracker inside of them. Each of them have also got a phone where they can like see the location of where each of them are. Oh, 2 seconds. I'll just pause it for a minute there. It's Easy Guy. Thank you for the raid and welcome in everybody. We're currently playing Mass Effect. Currently working on a 100% playthrough. Attendance is also mandatory on Friday nights, so I don't know where everyone's been. But welcome in there, everybody. I hope you've all been causing plenty of trouble this evening. But evening, Easy, Moon Juice, and Mr. Oz. Oh, Moon Juice, are you in a position to give Easy Guy a clip round the ear? We need to knock that expression off his face, you know. But welcome in there, everybody. And I just scroll back up there 2 seconds because I missed what Silver Apocalypse just wrote just as you came in there, and it shot up the screen before I had a chance to read it. Also, I have hated most of the remakes and rebooks and a few sequels. So, lots of times. Do you guys, I think, with movies? One thing, everybody that's just coming out, we're talking about movies this evening. So if you've got your old movies that you haven't seen for a while, get them in the chat. But there's lots of movies that I don't think that you get movies that just don't need a sequel. That they had a beginning, middle, and end, and the story was fine. That was it. you don't need all the extra. And Rabbit Man as well, welcome in there as well there, mate. All the troublemakers. And I hear the sound of Easy Guy pulling up as well there. That's what you get from driver's licenses from the packets of Lucky Charms. Oh, hang on, scrolling off the rest of the screen there. What was it? Total Recall. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little Chinatown, awesome as well. And Escape from New York and Escape from LA. We were actually talking about Escape from New York last week, I think it was. Because when the Tangerine Tyrant took over in 2016 over in the colonies, lots of the things that him and his like evil regime were doing, I was like watching it and I was thinking, hang on, this is all the plot points from Escape from LA. So if you guys haven't seen Escape from LA, watch it and look for the parallels to the Tangerine's administration. And Mrs. Easy, welcome in there as well. Okay, can you go and give Easy Guy a clip round the ear for me? Or permanent marker when he least expects it. But that's everyone, you join us for mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Let's crack open this here. We're currently doing Jack's loyalty mission. This is Jack here, where she just wears a belt. A conveniently positioned belt. Okay, let's crack on with this bit here there.
They're up ahead.
Yeah, the good old John Carpenter movies. You had like John Carpenter's The Thing as well, if you guys have seen that. I haven't seen it for a long time, but have you guys seen crikey, the name, it was just the Mars one from John Carpenter. I can't remember what the title of it was. I haven't seen that one for a long time though. Time Bandits. I have not seen that as well for a long, long time as well. Oh, hang on. I'll just deal with these, Baron.
One left. Nice.
But what mischief have all you guys been as well up to with Easy Guy? Have you been, were you on the farms tonight, or was it on that abomination known as SnowRunner? I'm just going to go room to room here because this is a 100% playthrough, so it means I have to check every single place.
They kept children here?
It was that my dad bought 4 chicks 3 weeks old. Oh, you got little babies now? Right. It's mandatory. You have to... Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's just welcoming all the people in. On the farm tonight, though. Was it right? Rabbit Man, you have to put some chicken pictures up in the pet section on Discord. But welcome in there, everybody. That Ada's just listed there. You can say hello. Most of us don't bite. Point to Happy Cat Lady. And if royalty was here, oh, definitely have to watch out for the people that bite. Was that I believe they just displayed the game at the for John. Oh, hang on! With that John Carter film, that was kind of a bit of a flop. It wasn't that Mars one. Where that one there. What, right, we're gonna have to look it up. Right, let's get his credits up. Oh, Happy Cat Lady's been fed. Everybody's safe. Everybody. Had a fish and chips, and have you had your midnight cereal, Happy Cat, as well? Is it on the shreddies tonight? Carpenter. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, he did a vampires film in '98 as well. I remember that one. That was actually one of the first handful of DVDs that I ever owned. Okay, what was the film called? Go back a little bit through his filmography. Had to have been... Surely it was... Ghosts of Mars. That's the one I was trying to think of. Who else was in the Ghosts of Mars one? Ghosts of Mars... Oh, Jason Statham. There you go. Another Jason Statham film, everyone. And thank you as well now. Once again, there, Daft Phoenix for the bits as well there. I say thank you all so much as well, and as well for coming along to join your mandatory Mass Effect Friday. But thank you all as well, for everybody as well. I keep saying I never know how to thank all of you all. And Silver Pollux, thank you for the follow as well there, mate. For those just joining us for the first time, we do stream every night. As I said, Friday night is Mass Effect night. At the moment, Saturday night is Assassin's Creed. So every Saturday night we're doing Assassin's Creed. Sunday is like a nice relaxing game. I forget what we're doing on Monday. Monday is kind of turned into like survival-y type night. But you can see the full schedule over on our Discord as well, or all of our previous streams and all the pre-recorded episodes and such as well over on the YouTubes. You can also find me on the TikToks and Twitters and all that other gubbins. Actually, I'll put in the schedule for the rest of the week just so we can actually see what we are doing for the rest of the week. Ah, yeah, that's it. This Monday, we swap some nights over, so it's Warframe this Monday. Tuesday, the new hunt. We're doing a giveaway on Tuesday, everybody, as well, for the new map for the Hunter, which comes out, fingers crossed, on Tuesday. If not, there'll be a sharp schedule readjustment. But yeah, so we're doing a giveaway for the new Hunter map, the Australia map, on Tuesday night. We'll see how the evening goes. We may give away a few copies of it, and anyone who does not own the Hunter, fire up your Epic accounts because next week the Hunter is back available on
The other side. I could see all the other kids out here.
on Epic.
And they always ignored me.
Downside is if you win the map, I can't gift you it on Epic because Epic unfortunately doesn't have a gifting mechanism. Let's grab that medkit, even though we don't need it. We get the cash equivalent. What was that as well there? I missed something as well. Oh yeah, James Wood in the vampire one. Didn't they make? Did they make 4 of those movies in that series? There was definitely a couple of them, I think, in that series. No, I'm getting mixed up. Forget I said that. I'm thinking Dusk Till Dawn. There was like 3 Dusk Till Dawn movies, wasn't there? Actually, was there a TV series of that in recent years?
I must have come through here when I broke out.
Or did I just imagine it?
But I don't remember it. Place.
It may have been one of my headaches for pictures, or it might have been a real thing. I don't know. Either way, I haven't seen it. To our trusty torture room.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety. You can't help what they did to others. You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am. You move on. Harder and tougher.
As always, I won't talk over the dialogue as best we can. But yeah, so there was 3 of the Dusk Till Dawn ones. Because I remember, I'm certain it was Dusk Till Dawn, where wasn't there a scene where they were like firing basically like a harpoon into the house and dragging them out into the daylight? Or was that John Carpenter's Vampires? It's all a bit blurry because I haven't seen those movies for quite some time. Quite a long time. And yeah, I think they've cast somebody new for the Blade one because it's all in the Marvel universe one. That was John Carpenter's Vampires. I'm getting them all mixed up in my head as it's been that long since I've seen any of them. We need to be writing all this down on Discord, the list of all these movies that we're going to have to all watch over the next few weeks. Like that, or as I say, we'll have to have a watch party on Discord. Where's the cursor? Quickly find the green paragraph. Green. And 2 blue lines. 2 blue lines. There we go. Sounds good. And also taking a third oh no. Every one of those fantastic movies has been an abomination.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else. Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there. A lot of this isn't the way I remember it. There was a lot going on. I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Okay, let's keep on going down there, down here. But yeah, bloody fantastic. They're just like churning out the films, though, aren't they? Just because they don't want to give up the license or something. They're so desperate to hold on to the IP that they'll churn out any. I mean, have you seen bits of? I've never seen it in full, but there was like a dreadful Captain America movie. Where like Captain America's superpower was pretending he was going to be sick, because I was watching like somebody who was like discussing the film on YouTube, and it was like 2 or 3 times in the movie something like he pretends like he's going to throw up to like throw off his opponent.
Hey, Aresh, it's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my...
Oh, looks like there wasn't going to be a peaceful resolution to that one. Just 1 second there. Brings out script. Hello, madam. Due to overproduction of degrees, I have overfilled our warehouse. Are you trying to palm off your spare degrees? It is already 25.9 in here, Mr. Smith. So I don't know that one, but it doesn't. Have a look on. There's bound to be clips of it on YouTube, discussing like the Captain America abomination that they made.
Here we go.
If I can get them to take out the that fella over there, because his health regenerates, which is problematic.
Overrun. We outnumber and outgun all. Can't hide from me.
You bet.
Let's just try and take out... Actually, I probably should use my big weapons on these fellas. Yeah, but it doesn't feature... What's his name? Does it? It's oh, bugger. It's what's his name that took over. I think it's coming out in that Captain America one. The current set of Marvel films. Well, we'll talk about like the other day, because we like at home here we've only just caught up on the last few Marvel films, because we didn't want to watch the rest of them that were on Disney Plus, because we didn't have the Spider-Man one. Like the third Spider-Man film, because Sony won't have it on the Disney Plus. Let's just chuck that into him there. But it was cheap a few weeks ago, so we picked it up, and that now we finally like caught up with what do you call it? Like Doctor Strange and all that. I felt like there was too many scenes in all those movies that were in almost pitch black. I'll just take out this fella.
Only room left is my old cell.
There was too many bits that were just too dark.
I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Let's have a quick scout around here. What's up there? You're probably... oh, the Guff guys. Well, welcome in there, mate. Also, they've never made a good Hulk movie either. Yeah, he's been better. The Hulk story has been better when he's been like as an extra character to somebody else's movie. Whereas, yeah, the ones that did with what the hell was his names? The two, his name's Banner, isn't it? The guy that did the first, well, let's say the first one of like recent generation. And fuse to fuse. Copyright to copyright. Oh, ground plate. The ground plate. And then the last one. But yeah, they did that one, which I wasn't impressed with that one. And then they did the other one with that actor who's like, is like notoriously bad to work with. I can't remember his name, but he did the remake of The Italian Job. Edward Norton, that's the one. Because before the Norton ones, it's not part, from what the way they put it out, it's not part of the MCU. It's its own one. The one that they did prior to that with somebody Banner, and he was in Black Hawk Down, and Time Traveler's Wife. He was also in that one, just as a completely random offshoot of a film.
Come out. We know you're here. Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it? You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it. This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. And when I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you? That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that. Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours. He wants to restart this place. He needs to die. He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you. Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is. You did the right thing, Jack. Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around. Go ahead. Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Okay. By letting him go, just as a side note, in Mass Effect 3, we'll hear a story about him rescuing some school kids and getting killed in the thing. Just as a side note for Mass Effect 3. Was that as well? I've seen plenty of animated movies in recent years. Of the Hulk and the Suicide. I've not. I vaguely remember seeing a trailer for an animated Hulk one, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it myself yet. Oh, Alexa, turn off lamp. Alexa, turn off lamp. Listen eventually. And it's Jack, one of the one with the famous voice. What? Whereabouts did the voice come from, Mr. Smith? I'm not sure I remember.
Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
He was like, set the mood, Frodo.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Hey, what else have we got to click on? Is she ready to blow the place up, or do we just leave?
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
And there we go. That's Jack's loyalty mission complete. Did we get anything? Oh, Jack's got a new outfit. Or a outfit, because she doesn't really have one to start with. Now, one thing we're going to find is once we do Miranda's loyalty quest, and now that we've done Jack's, the two of those will have a fight once we do both their loyalty quests, and then we can, if we've got a high enough score, which I think we do, we'll be able to keep the loyalty of both of them, because we want everyone's loyalty so that we can get everybody to survive when we do the suicide mission at the end. What's it there? Bloody hell, I can't speak. Do you need the that you have to play? Well, we're currently playing on the Xbox One, or the Xbox One X, or whatever the hell it's called. I do have them on Steam, and I think you do need EA's irritating app running in the background to play it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you do. But welcome in there though as well. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, hang on, let's just answer this private terminal thing there. There we go. We'll go downstairs and we'll go see Jack though as well while we're at it. Now, I think you definitely do for Andromeda. I'm fairly confident last time I launched Andromeda, it came up with the EA app on my on my PC, because I've got them on Steam as well there. Let's go down and see what Jack has to say. Oh, we have to remember to go and see Joker as well when we go back up to the command deck. See what he has to say about this mission.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Indeed, Mr. Smith. And welcome in, I think I'm a penguin. You're 2 hours and 15 minutes late to mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Oh, and Mr. Smith is challenging you straight out of the gates.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
There we go, we've done Jack's loyalty. Oh, you're playing some Among Us. I think I'm a penguin swoops in from the shadows when we least expect it. And Mr. Smith's head cleaved straight off. 2 seconds. We also have a heist in progress, so exclamation mark heist and a number less than 1,300 to enter. Can we win?
Hey. Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
You want me to hit those L5X implants or not? This isn't my thing. You better take me up on it while I'm still feeling generous.
Right, let's just take those upgrades. We're going to go upstairs. We're also going to have, once again, a word with Jacob, because I want to make sure that we've gotten all the upgrade paths that we could, that we can get. But all that's on the command deck anyway, so we'll be all right. Do both missions. The heist is a little text game in chat. As well, for the folks that are just joining us for the first time, I'll just pause again there for a second. We do have other games as well in chat. We have like our Hunger Games game, which I've just finished rewriting and transferring it to Ada 2.0. Ada as well, for those that are just joining us, is our AI bot, which does everything for me because I don't have any mods to help me, so I've got to do it all myself. So I employ Ada, who runs on a Raspberry Pi. Actually, with a really, really hot Raspberry Pi at the minute. I've just put my hand on it. It's burning hot. And yes, we have our Bounty Marry Kills there as well. And we also have exclamation mark story time as well, where you can do choose your own adventure stories.
33 wants to bouncy with a Smith 501. Is all set to marry Gary D. Steele and are going to kill Frodoliter 33.
Oh, Frodo's going to kill himself after he bounties with Mr. Smith. And it looks like we all came out of the heist intact. we escaped the cops. But yeah, we also have, like, as I say, the choose your own adventures that you can do in chat as well, with the story time.
8p. Try to avoid any Virgos or Leos with the Ebola virus.
Yep. That's a good advice for everybody.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Oh, he doesn't have any more upgrades. That's okay. I just wanted to be sure
We'll talk later.
that there wasn't any more like upgrades that we could do from him. We'll jump over to the other side of the ship though, and we'll see if there's any other upgrades that we can pull. Nothing there. Biotic cooldown. Yeah, I'll take it. I wish it wouldn't exit you from the thing every time you do that. I can't get that upgrade. And what do we got here? Subject 0 biotic boost. Right, I have the credits for that. Or the materials for that, rather. Nothing else there. Nothing else in there. Well, what do I need for that armour upgrade? Palladium. We need a ton of palladium. Okay, just keep an eye out for palladium. Was it so after having it off with me and Mary and Gary, Frodo decided to off himself. Must have been always after my yeah. You know, they do have that secret affair, don't they? Any unread messages? No, wrong button again. Unread messages. Right, we're okay for that. Let's go and have a quick word with Joker at the in the cockpit. What are we at now? 26.0 is too hot.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because I was really up in the air, just hanging there.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I
That's
think
it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay, back to the galactic map. We will save. Once we slowly get over there. There we go. She's running again. Oh, hang on, we need to speak to her about the last mission.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Okay, actually, I just want to check something else.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you. How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay.
Nope, that answers that. Right, let's give that a quick save. Because Frodo will cry. And that, ladies and gentlemen, though, is where we're going to leave it, though, for today. We've completed 2 loyalty missions, which is what we set out to do today. We completed Jax's just there, and we also did Jacob's. And we also did a random side quest as well, that I will have to tick off on my missions list. But once again, thank you everybody for coming in tonight there. Easy Guy, thank you for the raid. And that Phoenix as well, thank you for the bits as well there this evening. And Silver Apocalypse as well, thank you so much for the follow there as well. I wish you could romance Kasumi. Actually, we haven't been downstairs to see her for ages. She's just, we did her loyalty mission weeks and weeks ago. Oh, hang on, where's my web browser's gone? Oh, there they are. Yeah, we did her loyalty mission. Actually, I think it might have been the first loyalty mission we did. We did her missions quite early out the gate. But once again, thank you everybody for coming in tonight and rambling about our old movies. We definitely have a list of all the movies that we all have to go away and watch. Now we're going to have a little spy and see who is on. Shall we go and see? Oh no, never mind. We're going to go and see this lad. He's not off and on at the same time. Oh, in fact, he's not. He's just gone offline. Never mind. Well, that answers that question. He's just gone offline. Okay, who does that leave us with? Now, I tried raiding him, but every time I try to raid, it just seems to bounce back. So, I tell you what, let's go and raid this crazy lady. And go and say hello and see what trouble that she's up to there. So once again, thank you everybody for coming in and causing chaos with me this evening. We're going to jump over and see what this troublemaker's doing. Tomorrow night we'll be continuing our Assassin's Creed. I want to say we were in Venice anyway. We just docked in Venice, and so we're going to start tomorrow. We'll get the towers so we can see the map, and we'll do the tomb because there might be a tomb in there, and then we'll see how we are for time after that, and then we'll see what missions and codex pages as well. We'll grab the codex pages as we go. That'll probably take an hour, and then we'll crack on with the missions and see how far we get through with Assassin's Creed. Okay, let's press some buttons here. So thank you all for watching, have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.